All right, let's cut to the chase. You've probably heard about Monese. Maybe a friend raves about it, or you saw an ad. And you're wondering, is it a bank account? Or is it something else entirely? Let's dive in. First off, let's talk about what a traditional bank account is. You know, the drilled brick and mortar buildings, tellers, long queues, and a whole lot of paperwork. It's like the old school way of managing your money. Now, Monese is different. It's what we call a fintech company. That's a fancy term for a tech-savvy business that's shaking up the traditional financial world. Instead of branches, Monese lives in your pocket. It's an app. And instead of paperwork, you've got a sleek digital interface. So, is it a bank? Well, not exactly. Monese isn't licensed as a bank in the traditional sense. It doesn't have the same regulatory oversight. But here's the thing, it offers many of the same services. You can send and receive money, use a debit card, set up direct debits, and even save. So, in terms of functionality, it acts a lot like a bank account. But there are some key differences. For starters, Monese doesn't offer things like loans or mortgages. It's more focused on everyday banking needs. Also, your money isn't protected by the same deposit insurance schemes as traditional bank accounts. It's important to be aware of that. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons. On the plus side, Monese is super convenient. You can open an account in minutes, right from your phone. There's no paperwork, no branch visits, and often no credit checks. It's perfect for people on the go, or those who don't like the hassle of traditional banks. Plus, it's often cheaper than traditional banks, with no monthly fees and lower transaction charges. But there are downsides too. Customer service can sometimes be less personal than a traditional bank. And while Monese is generally secure, it's important to be aware of the risks associated with digital banking. Always keep your app and device secure, and be wary of phishing scams. So, is Monese right for you? Well, that depends on your needs. If you want a simple, convenient way to manage your everyday finances, and you're okay with a few limitations, then Monese could be a great option. But if you need access to loans, mortgages, or prefer the personal touch of a traditional bank, then Monese might not be the best fit. Ultimately, the best way to decide is to give it a try. Monese offers free accounts, so you can test it out without any risk. Just remember to do your research and compare it to other options before making a decision. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.